Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to my show, Christina Explores. Follow me around the Houston area as I hear people's inspiring stories, all while experiencing the eats, entertainment, and everything in between. Let's go. Have you laughed lately? Today we will explore ComedySportz, a place where you can go to get your laugh on. But first, hit the pause button and then like this video if you enjoy a good belly-aching chuckle. ComedySportz, aka CSz, is Houston's longest-running improv comedy show. In fact, they have been generating hearty cackles since the early 90s. In addition to putting on shows multiple times a week, the theater also offers improv classes as well as quality team-building activities for companies alike. I sat down with Benji, who is the owner of CSz Houston, to hear his story, which you'll enjoy. Here he is. Benji, thank you so much for having me here today.
Yeah, thanks for letting me be on Christina Explores.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. I'm so happy to be here. I usually like to ask fun questions to people whenever we first open up the show. So my question for you is, what is the most scary thing you've done for fun?
The most scary thing I've done for fun?
Yes.
Probably when I was in high school, I performed at Theater Under the Stars here in downtown. I performed the bar number from Beauty and the Beast. And I was LeFou. So he's like the Gaston's sidekick.
Yes.
Basically, I did that in front of like 4,000 people. It was the scariest thing just because there was all this expectation and we did it and it was amazing, but it was like, oh, I'm so glad it's over, only because I was so scared.
Did you feel like you wanted to do it again though?
Oh yeah. From there, it's basically been, what can I do next? I've always had the performance bug, but in that moment, I was like, now that it's gone well, I just want to keep going.
Did that lead you to this whole world of unscripted, witty comedy? Tell us about that.
I definitely think so. I grew up doing theater and things like that, so improv just seemed like such a natural choice when I knew I wasn't going to be living in New York, being on Broadway and that kind of thing.
Tell us a little bit more about New York. Did you look into living there?
I went from high school, I tried college for a second, I was like not having it and I want to be on Broadway, so I moved right to New York when I was 19. I lived in Washington Heights and Inwood Park, and I spent 2 years there thinking I wanted to be an actor, but realistically I was a barista at Starbucks the whole time.
Oh, did you ever find any gigs or anything like that while you were there?
Oh yeah, I did some small stuff. It was so intense and I was 19. It was a great experience learning how tough it was going to be, but ultimately I was like, I am not prepared to do what all of these people who were working so hard to do.
That's fair enough. It's good that you realized that at that point in your life. What led you back to Houston, and then also you're the owner of ComedySportz Houston, so what led you to that opportunity?
Moving back to Houston was ultimately not the first thing I wanted to do, but accepted that I needed to figure out what I wanted. My whole family lives here, I grew up here, and I just felt comfortable here. When it came to doing improv, ComedySportz was something I'd done in high school. I tried out for the team on the recommendation of a friend. Here I am.
Well, how do you stay motivated?
I have a unique and fortunate situation where the 50 people who work for this company that I run are all of my very good friends.
Wow.
And it's just like their family, and we take that so seriously. One of the main motivations is truly, I've got people counting on me that I care about very much. And then this is such a lucky thing to be able to do what I love, and I didn't know that I was going to get this opportunity. And I thank my stars every day that I'm like, man, how did I luck into getting to do improv and the things I love? And I know not everybody gets this chance.
What experience do you look to provide for ticket holders who want to come out to shows on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday?
I think about this a lot in today's world, where it just seems like everywhere we turn, everything's very serious and intense. We pride ourselves on being comedy for everyone. So when someone walks in this door, they can come have a laugh, and it's not going to have to be at any expense other than just having fun.
There's a lot of audience participation, right?
Yes. So that's the only reason that a show like this can run every weekend, is the fact that essentially it's the same format, but because the audience is going to be different every single night, the show is going to be different every single night.
Yeah, that definitely makes it magical. You guys also offer classes,
Yeah.
improv classes.
Yeah.
What is your main hope for all of the students who go through the improv school here?
You were in my level 1 improv
Yes.
class. I love teaching level 1 because truly I think we have so many people that come into an intro for improv class and are looking for something new, whether that be like they're going through a change or they're looking to start that change.
Absolutely.
A level 1 improv class is such a good opportunity to just figure something out about yourself. Maybe performance is for you, maybe it's not. That's not what's nice about improv. You don't have to come in and memorize any lines.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about putting on a play or anything like that. You're going to come in and we're going to work with you as you are and see what makes you unique as a performer. For a level 1 student, it's to just come try something new. From whether they stay with improv or not, I've had people tell me that they've been inspired to go on and finish school or go get their master's degree, that they finally quit their job and went and did what they wanted.
What is something that you'd like to tell people who may be a little nervous about taking improv classes?
Yeah, the word I would say is just relax. It's truly gonna just be a low pressure situation, especially when you start. We're gonna teach you fundamental skills and how to think like an improviser first.
Yeah, also to just get out of your head too.
Yeah.
Once I noticed that I was doing that at first, once I decided to stop doing it, I just felt so much more comfortable.
I remember that. I remember you having that epiphany in class because we do, when we break out at the end of every class, we talk about something you liked or learned.
Right.
And this epiphany that it's like, hey, if I stop worrying about myself, then it takes the pressure off.
It really does, for sure. Now, Benji, what are you going to show us today?
We're going to go through the whole thing. The players are showing up right now. When you're a performer with ComedySportz, you do everything. So you'll see setup for what a show looks like.
Okay.
You'll see us get warmed up tonight, and then you'll see the performers.
We're looking forward to seeing that. So, shall we go?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go. Woo! First, we went on a tour of the whole theater. Let me show you.
I'll just kind of quickly take y'all through everything so you got a feel. Up here is what we lovingly call the nest. There is a scary ladder followed by a scary giant place to hang out, but that's where our announcer is. We run our scoreboards up there, so we have a scoreboard operator.
Right.
And y'all get a chance to look at all the fancy knobs and turny things later.
Sweet.
This is our giant garage door for big load in and load out, which has become useful when we have guest musicians will come in.
Yes.
And so like Paul Wall came and did a show here and brought all of his friends. So like Fun B showed up and it was just like, it was crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Since then, I will say Paul Wall also did a drive for backpacks.
No way.
For kids.
Okay.
And we ran
Give 'em
that out of
back.
here. So
Neat.
when you need to get big things in, we've taken cars through here. We've taken,
have?
Yeah, it's, the
For
band
what?
Blue October
Okay.
came and did a secret show here,
Yeah.
and they gave a car to like one of their biggest fans. So they drove a car, and I was like, please be careful, and then we had to sign all these waivers. Yeah, because it's like Holly. Pretty cool. Let's go backstage. This is the part nobody ever gets to see.
Yeah.
This is our kind of clean backstage. Costumes over here. We've got some more on the other side, so this would be the blue team's costumes. This is a giant movie screen. If you took all the curtains down, you could project a giant movie onto this. Oh, there's a hole in it. When you're famous, that's what I was saying earlier, you can come and premiere your movie here.
Yes, I will keep that in mind for sure.
We're doing Aladdin Unscripted. And
Oh,
you know
when?
how Jafar turns into a snake?
Yes.
This is our giant snake. Also, surprise James Harden.
Gotta love it.
That was actually used for the Wizard of Oz. James Harden was our secret Wizard of Oz.
Does he know that?
I wish. So Studio B, did we ever do classes in Studio B?
We were in here before our showcase.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
So we do the same for shows. So before the show, all the players will hang out in here, they get ready in here, warm up in here, and then they'll sneak back and go do the show.
Nice.
But we also host dancers, dance crews, and things like that. Tap, we've had some tappers in here as well, because we got the wooden. This is the history of the team, going back to 90.
On this side, what is this, the musicals that you guys
Yeah,
have
so
done?
this is all the different shows that we've done. Ampersand was kind of like the first show
Right.
that we did after ComedySportz. It was our first attempt at a real extra show.
And then Aladdin.
And then Aladdin coming back, so come see it. Concessions area, that's Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
He runs concessions.
Good, how are you? Remember the nest? that Benji mentioned in the beginning of the tour, it was finally time for us to explore that. We had Samir, who is an improv instructor and improv pro, show us what he does with the sound and other techie things.
This is the tech center master control for ComedySportz matches. It's a great view, obviously.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we've got our soundboard here controlling our computer, our microphone up here, microphones out there. Then we have our lighting system and our computer that controls our scoreboard screens and the different things that are going up there. We have custom images and text boxes that we can throw stuff up on the fly when we need it. So this is where some of the fun, real stuff happens. Yeah. It's like being a seventh player out there on the field.
Exactly. It adds a lot of depth to the show.
Oh yeah, it definitely helps having a nice view because you got to pay attention to what's going on when you're up here more than anything else.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for showing us your
Absolutely, anytime.
Up here, your little den. I love it. Samir is my level 2 instructor, so you should definitely take his class here at ComedySportz Houston. Getting down from the nest was quite an operation, but after we did that, we had a chance to snag a couple of words from the pros before they performed. I got lucky enough to find myself some of the pros. I have with me Jordan and Chris.
Howdy.
Hey everyone.
I'm going to have them tell us a little bit about what they do. So Jordan, how about you?
I am the education director here at ComedySportz Houston and the Houston School of Improv, and we run classes all days of the week, levels 1 through 4.
Sounds like a packed schedule you have there.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris?
I just am a player.
The best player.
Yeah, I don't think about that.
The best player.
Oldest player. Ow, my back.
Well, maybe, yeah, that might be true as well. Yes.
And what are you guys most excited about tonight?
I don't actually get to play with Chris very often.
Oh.
So I'm actually really excited to observe the wisdom.
Observe the wisdom.
And watch this guy's miming is as if he is holding legitimate objects in his hand.
No.
He should have been a mime, but he likes to talk.
This actually makes more money.
But he likes it.
And I'm always excited to do this because one, it gives me an opportunity to just completely be silly and goofy, but it also is so much fun to brighten someone else's day.
Absolutely.
So to me, that's the best thing that I get out of it is when other people are smiling when they're done with this and they're laughing and they're like, I had a great time. Then we know that like this was all worth it and we did it, we helped someone have a better day.
No, that's so true. And I've seen Jordan on stage. Jordan, you're amazing. So can't wait to watch you again.
Agreed.
And Chris, I'm so excited to watch you tonight. It's going to be
The
fun.
master.
Oh, now I've got pressure.
The master.
The master of miming.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
What about you, Chris? What are you excited about today?
Ditto. We rarely get to play on the same team, so that's a lot of fun. And then as Jordan mentioned, I've always thought of ComedySportz as, in addition to providing entertainment for folks, our sole mission is to raise spirits. So people come in when they leave. We hope that they have been elevated in some way. It's kind of fun.
Yes, it is a lot of fun. If you really want to see them, you have to come to a ComedySportz Houston match.
Every Friday, Saturday, 8 p.m.
I am here with Colleen. It is Colleen's first time doing a ComedySportz Pro match today, right?
Absolutely.
And how do you feel?
I'm nervous, but my mom said it's good to be nervous, so I'm feeling good. I'm just excited to have fun. I'm here with like some of the people I've idolized as players since I was in high school, so I'm honestly just really excited to be here.
Colleen, I'm excited for you, so get to it, girl. Let me just say the pros did great. Benji mentioned that he is lucky to do what he loves every day and takes time to be thankful to have the chance to live out his passion. What are you thankful for? I encourage you to approach every day with gratitude and reflect on your blessings. I promise your outcome will change. I promise. If you're ever in the Houston area and you want a hearty laugh, or if you desire to learn a new skill through improv class, or if you want to treat your company to a unique team building experience, get in touch with ComedySportz Houston. You made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon below so you are notified every time I post a new video. Be sure to spread the love and share with your friends. Also, if you have a suggestion for where I should visit next in the Houston area, leave a comment below. Until next time, peace and blessings. Toodles!